Gypsy Rose's fans love to eat up the shit that she says and spit it out as if it was facts. Recently, one came into my live and said Gypsy never had therapy because Gypsy was on a live and she said, I never had any kind of therapy. I only ever went into a clinic to get measured for my wheelchair. Well, Gypsy, that's a lie, isn't it, babe? Now, of course, we don't have all of her medical files, but let's go over the few times I could find that she had some form of therapy. Right here is the New Orleans file from 2004, where it says a barium swallowed was done with speech therapy in January of 2004. So there's at least one time we can account for. Then there's this outpatient pediatric therapy form, and it was an initial evaluation for Gypsy. And it says the patient enters physical therapy in her manual wheelchair, pushed by her mother. When asked if the patient was able to propel the wheelchair independently, the patient reported that she can propel for approximately the distance of 50 feet, at which point she becomes fatigued and mom takes over. Now this is interesting for two reasons. Because Gypsy also loves to say, my mom didn't let me talk to the doctor. She told me to go in there, sit down, shut up, and be quiet. But we have the doctor saying, patient reports, which means those words came from you, Gypsy. And it talks about more shit that Gypsy did during that. And then down here it says, at this time, I do not believe the patient needs ongoing physical therapy, but occasional home program modifications. And this is from 2005. However, something definitely changed over those few years that we don't have the medical files for, because if you look right here, 2007, and then you go right here, it says physical therapy, occupational therapy, and Aquarian therapy. So yes, Miss Blanchard was getting therapy. Was it every week? We don't know. But she indeed went. So when Gypsy says never, she's a goddamn liar.